Chapter 1, Part 9. Eiji is asked by Professor Ryosenji to investigate the Sons of Chaos, SOC, a group of militant codecrackers. He is to join SOC as a codecracker. He is asked to make contact with the leader, Tartaros, and find out the purpose of the group. SOC is a martial arts organization that is said to be the worst and strongest of all codecracking teams. There are signs that they are planning a large-scale operation in the near future. Intelligence agencies and police forces from all over the world are involved, but Ryosenji is not at all concerned about the digital world. So, they hired their own codecrackers to investigate, to protect the digital world and Digimon. And the reward is unbeatable. But it's Ryosenji's passion that moves Eiji's heart more than anything else. If the activities of SOC and Tartaros cause the international community to view not only codecrackers, but also the digital world as dangerous and Digimon as the enemy, the ecology of the digital world, i.e. the lives of Digimon, will be at stake. In the past, wolves were eradicated in Europe, the US, and Japan, simply because they tried to scare livestock. We must avoid reproducing such a tragedy in the digital world. Digimon are alive. Eiji is greatly influenced by Ryosenji's opinions. So, what you're saying is that I'll be a spy, Eiji speaks. His room is extremely cramped. At the foot of the futon in the loft, a fluffy lamp is lying on its back with its belly showing. The hololization of the Lugamon. The room is rented and pets are not allowed, but this does not apply to digital pets. Alright, Lugamon, we're gonna infiltrate SOC. We're going to find out who Tartaros really is. Don't let your guard down, he speaks to the Digimon. He had never talked to a Digimon before. Lugamon turns over and cocks his head like a dog. There are many opinions about how well Digimon understand human language, but we'll be dealing with SOC. They are hardcore codecrackers, really scary guys. They'll take my Tyrannomon for fools. You, on the other hand, are a rare find, even if you're still growing. Eiji's name is Cracker Fang, and he's going to sell it. That's a good place to start. He stretches out his hands. He strokes the Lugamon's forehead. Of course, he can't actually tough it, but the Lugamon growls and gnashes its teeth anyway. Oh, sorry. I once had a dog that got cranky when I'd pet it. It was a dog that was friendly to his parents, but for some reason he'd only behave that way toward Eiji. The alarm goes off. It's time to go to work. Let's go, Lugamon. The hololization disappears. Lugamon returns to the Digimon linker screen. With the voice chat intercom over his ear, Eiji leans against the loft wall and opens the Digimon linker menu. A virtual monitor was projected on the heads-up screen. This is another application of hololization technology. The virtual monitor connects to the network and moves to Grim. Participation in the SOC itself is not difficult. Once you have obtained an invitation code from Grim's member recruitment page, you can join the SOC's dedicated channel as if it was a part-time job. Eiji applied to SOC in advance and secured an appointment. SOC deals with government agencies, the military, police, and global corporations. The level of codecracker skills necessary is quite high, to say the least. Though more importantly, it's risky. A senior member of SOC was available to assist Eiji via voice chat. An online interview. It's easy to apply, but if you don't have the skills to be a codecracker, you won't get in. So, do you have what it takes, newbie? The name's Fang. Codecracker Fang, huh? Are you willing to put your real life on the line to be a part of SOC? The only username on the other end is Interviewer. The icon on Grim looks like a tempestuous Showa-era salaryman with a necktie. Like a section chief or something. The voice is that of a kindly old man. If my skills are up to par, would I be able to meet Tartaros? Eiji gets right down to business. Codecrackers are generally frank with each other on the internet. You're interested in our leader? The interviewer's voice is tinged with a hint of caution. Who wouldn't be? He's a legendary codecracker. You're really young, aren't you? Are you in high school? Or junior high school, even? The interviewer laughs. Well, how old are you? It doesn't matter if I tell you I'm 60 or 17, because there's no way to prove it. Here we simply sound and look like we want others to believe we are. It's characteristics of a certain spicy generation of old men to insist on their own high level of internet literacy, isn't it? Eiji thinks he's onto something. Perhaps the interviewer is actually an old man after all. No, please continue. There's a brief pause. Our leader, Tartaros, is a mystery. Most of us have never even heard his voice. A mystery, huh? So that's how it is. If you are the genius cracker you think you are, and you have a good track record, one of the executives will get in touch with you, even if you don't inquire further. If you can get into that chat room, you might be able to talk to Tartaros. It looks like this is going to take a while. I know how to get close to the leader, Tartaros. I will participate in SOC activities and make a name for myself. This is clearly meritocracy. So, the job I'm about to take is the SOC's employment exam? That's one way to look at it. For your reference, the difficulty level is equivalent to the semi-A level. I've shared the file on Grim. I've also opened a dedicated channel for the mission. A summary of the mission is displayed on the virtual monitor. The name of the mission can be anything. A wolf at the back gate. Eiji requests his preferred name. Why that? It's just the first thing that came to mind. There's no real meaning behind it. It's just that it's my Lugamon's first battle. Eiji has made up his mind to be a codecracker, and there's no turning back now. A wolf at the back gate, huh? Got it. That's kind of long, so we'll just make it Operation Wolf. Too short! You're probably thinking, do I really want to try a semi-A? In 9 out of 10 cases, you'll lose your precious Digimon. Needless to say, we cannot insure them or provide compensation for their loss. Understood. I prepare for a proper welcoming party. Welcoming party? What do you mean? We're celebrating the birth of a new SOC executive. Big words. But it's not a foolhardy move on his part. Eiji has something special in store for them. In order to infiltrate the SOC, he had to deactivate the functions on his Digimon linker. Ryosenji provided him with the means to improve his skills as a codecracker in one fell swoop for this request. The results of D-Force research. The very thing you take on the yoke. I'll see it. I'll see the world the way that the best see it. The Digimon linker and Lugamon Professor Ryosenji gave me will make the impossible possible. He takes a deep breath. Please check the file for the details of the operation. I'm praying for your success. Thank you very much. Eiji looks at the Digimon linker screen. His Lugamon is looking back at him from the small screen. Silence. Digimon are alive. I bet you know what Professor Ryosenji meant when he said that. He selects a menu. Mind Link. The sensor measures biometric data and allows commands via vital checks. Limits released. Its consciousness will be unleashed in the form of light. Well then, Mind Link.